Hey everybody, it's Greg the Ghoul coming to you from Newcomb Comics over here in Lamberville, and not in Lamberville proper down there by the bridge, but we're out here on the hill across the street from the Stranger Things facility. And if you can find us, you probably know about us already. Home of over $75 bins to pick through, but you know that already. So let's get on to what we're doing here. We're holding the phone sideways, which means it's a YouTube video. We're not doing this on Instagram or anything like that. So stay tuned because we got some stuff to show off. All right, everybody, we bought 11 boxes of graphic novels, which means the return of the half-price section over here at Newcomb is happening. It's full force. We have 11 boxes of graphic novels, stuff that has been coming out for the past year and beyond. And then a great stack over here of omnibuses that came with it, and a few absolute editions, and a whole stack of Dragon Ball Z manga. So lots of fun stuff. We're going to dive in here, see what we got. A lot of it's going to be coming out right this week, January 28th, here in Newcomb. So stay tuned to see if we got anything great that you need to add to your collection. Okay, did a little more digging around in this. I processed half of this when it came in, so I got through probably 5 boxes or so. That's how much I looked at when it came into the store. The other half was processed by the employee that was here that day. So I am just looking at all of this in total, all 11 boxes plus the Omnis. And I have to say, this is like the last 5 years in comic books in graphic novel form. Heavy Marvel, DC, and not just the weekly comics, but the graphic novels that have been released in the past 5 years. I mean, we have like great epic editions. Let's see, just right here. I'm just grabbing stuff that's right in front of me. This came out recently. You know, this was Suicide Squad, but one of the DC finest. I mean, that's a new label for graphic novels, like in the past 2 years. Some great hardcovers, and the best thing about all of this is it is in fantastic condition. I could easily take a lot of these books and put them over at Phantasm on the full price brand new shelf that we have over there, but that's not what we do here. And that's not what I do when I tell people we're buying them either. If we're buying graphic novels from you, we're paying a very low percentage for them because we put them out in our half price bin. So it's 50% off the cover price. So we're paying way below 50% of the cover price, but it's not like we're turning them around and getting full price out of them. And that's worked out great for a lot of people, and especially us too, because we get great collections. And we love readers. Readers are fantastic. I mean, I love cover lovers and people that buy stuff for the cover, or or the artist or whatever. But we love readers here at Newcomb Comics and Phantasm, and this is a great way to get into a series on the cheap. There's lots of runs here, especially from Marvel, who puts out very skinny sort of graphic novels. Let me see here. We could do, taking a, like, here's a good example. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 of Hellions. That's in here just back to back right there. And that's a great example of what is in many of these bins. 16 to 20, volume 16 to 20 of The Flash, the Jeremy Adams era. So there's lots of great runs here, lots of fantastic stuff. I really even looked at the omnibuses. I got through half of them when I looked at them. So I'm about to alphabetize everything and then put our half price slash on the barcode. And after that, these are going to be available to pick through, and maybe we'll do like a little look-see. Let you get into the bins here for YouTube so you can check out what we have. But really pleased with this collection. And anyone that wants to sell graphic novels, we buy nice, clean, used graphic novels at Newcomb and Phantasm. Just give us a shout out and we can set up an appointment. Just buy a handful, or we buy by the bulk. 11 or so boxes here. So, all right, let's dive into this, organize stuff, and keep moving. I'll show off some of the books in a moment. Alrighty, there we go. One day down, another day. I came back in, finished organizing everything this morning. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half boxes of graphic novels that are going to get our half price slash on the barcode. and everything is alphabetized at the moment. And I just want to go through a little bit of this, show off some of the stuff that we have, really show you that this is quite the collection from the last 2 years of comic books. It's really here. If you're looking to catch up on stuff, this is the collection to stop in and check out. Graphic novels at half price, and just a lot of other stuff that has come out in the past few years in graphic novel format that might have come out many years ago. So let's show off some of the books that we found here. Again, most of this stuff is going to be up for grabs unless I grab it first. I'm very tempted by this Astro City collection over here, but you know, maybe I'll grab just issue 1, volume 1. But all right, here we go. Let's dive into these bins and show off some great books. All right, let's dive into the bins. We're just going to take a peek at a few of these, but as you can see, it's stuff from like 2 years ago. All in Saga. Here we are, the trade paperback. Tom King's Animal Pound. All these things came out in the past like 2 or 3 years. Real recent stuff. Philip Kennedy Johnson's Action Comics run. We got Peter David's Aquaman. This is a cool Alien trade paperback. It collects Alien 2021, 1 through 12. 2022, 1 through 6, and then an annual. I didn't even know that this format was put out that way. A lot of Alien stuff, some out-of-print Alien stuff. You're not going to find this again. Also, I'm sure there's plenty of out-of-print stuff here. I did not check the aftermarket price on a lot of this stuff, so you might be able to come by and find a great deal. All these epics, there's tons of epic collections in the boxes here, and those are $40 to $50 price tags, so they're going to be $25 here. Catch up on Amazing Spider-Man from the past few years. Lots of great stuff. Here's Avengers. The past, 4 trades of Avengers. There you go. McKay's run on Avengers is right there. And then there's the Avengers Twilight. So you kind of getting the feel just from the first box. It's pretty good. Quality stuff here. And then we have runs like Astro City, volumes 1 through 6. Great, clean. Catch up with Fantastic Four, Ryan North's run. There's volumes 1 through 6. Got these great hardcovers by Dynamite, 007 books. Here's another Philip Kennedy Johnson doing Incredible Hulk 1 through 5 available. And they're available right now. This is before we've opened the store up, but we're going to put the slash on the back of these on the barcode. And then that's it. Who knows, somebody might want to grab volume 4 out of 1 through 5 and then ruin the whole thing. So get in here, grab what you need. Star Trek books, whole section of Superman, Starman. Again, just great runs of stuff too. It's not just a one-off book. Silver Surfer epics. Those are where some great value is. What's this? Tom Taylor run for Nightwing is in here. Very popular run. And then some older Nightwing. Just flipping through so you can see what we got here. There's another box. If you want to catch up on High Republic, this is Phase 1, 2, and then the beginning of Phase 3 is in here. And lots of Dark Horse stuff and offshoots, and like the TIE Fighter one, and then there's a Rise of Kylo. Curious about Jason Aaron's run on Thor? Here it is, volumes 1 through 5, available at half price. So that's $40 a book here. Now they're $20 a book. A Jason Aaron fan, here you go. Wolverine and the X-Men, 1 through 8, available right there. Let's see what else. And all these Omnis, we shared this photo out, but we got this great collection of the Omnis that went with it. All of these are half price, so they're way cheaper than if you were to look them up on eBay or Amazon. So hurry in, they're available now. I don't know how long they'll last. Want to catch up on Daredevil? Past 2 years of Daredevil's here. Want to find out what's going on in this book? Come and get it. Then some classic stuff. Detective Comics in here. Darkwing Duck. Defenders. There you go. Deadluck. Dead Lucky. This completes the that whole universe right there. Deadpool. Dick Tracy. go. Some more Daredevil in the back. There you have it. Lots of great stuff on the table. Showed off just a fraction of it. I know there's Ultimate Comics in here. Ultimate Black Panther, Ultimate X-Men, volumes 1 through 3, 1 through 2. A lot of X-Men from the past year. What else is in here? Wonder Woman. There's so much Wonder Woman if anyone's looking for some Wonder Woman trades. We have the Tom King new stuff. G. Willow Wilson. And this George Perez run, volumes 1 through 6. All here available at the moment, like I said. But who knows when they'll go. Some great epic stuff for Wolverine. Again, these are like $50 books. $25 if you come in and get it. There you go. Some great Thundercat stuff. Let's see. Shade the Changing Man. So you kind of get the idea of what's going on here. Here's a real recent one. This came out like a few weeks ago. Hero Trade from Bad Idea. So, Immortal Hulk run in here. Second half of the series available. Even some smaller paperback omnibuses are in here. I think this is Irredeemable. We have, what's back there? Fables is in here, 1 through 4. Here it is. Compendiums, 1 through 4 for Fables. That's what they are, compendiums. Which one's this? Wildcat Compendium. All half price. They're usually around like $60 retail, so $30 a compendium. Catch up on Nightwing. 2 big compendiums there for you. So yeah, lots of great stuff here. All right, there you have it. I'm not going to show everything off. You have to come into the shop to see it all, but we have 11 new boxes of graphic novels here, all half price. I've been saying it all video, so come on in, check out what we got. I'm probably going to grab a few things before we open up here. I haven't read Agents of Atlas. Checkmate by Greg Rucka. Probably going to hold on to that one. Read The Dark Side War. And maybe a few others might sneak into my collection, but for now, it's all available. So hurry into Newcomb Comics. That's where we are today, at Newcomb in Lamberville. And you can enjoy our half-price bins, which are back in force. So this is also adding to what we had here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half-price graphic novel bins already. So now we're right around 15 to 16 bins of half-price graphic novels available for you here at Newcomb Comics. All right, everybody, I'll catch you at the comic shop. Have a good one.